Welcome back to another full eating video, Gremlins, and today we got Domino's. I actually was not gonna do Domino's. I did say I was gonna do pizza. I've been wanting to do pizza because pizza is like my craving. But today we went there because they got the s'mores lava cakes, and so that's what we got today. Get the s'mores lava cakes. Got an icing cup to go along with it. So that's what we're gonna start with because That's what we're gonna start with because dessert always comes first in my books. You got to taste test dessert to know if you need an extra bite or extra piece after dinner as well. So we got 3 s'mores lava cakes that we're trying out today for the first time. Then we got a handmade pan. Handmade pan, I think it was like 6 topping. So I just got regular tomato sauce. I got pepperoni, sausage, which is my like go-to meats for pizza. Then I got banana peppers, jalapenos, and extra cheese. That's what we got today. Let me try this first. Trying the new s'more lava cakes. Trying the new s'mores lava cakes. Let me try to get this. Dude. Oh, dude. Hold on. Messed my mic up too much. Trying the new s'mores lava cakes. Trying the new s'mores lava cakes. It's falling apart on me now. It was really good. I'm glad I got that. It's more like it gives like a graham cracker on the outside. And if you hear me new to the video, hear me repeating intro lines all the time, people can attest that I'm pretty horrible at doing them. I don't know what to say. So I sit here repeating it over and over again. All this together. Dude. It's like this tiny little bug that's following me around right now. I took out my trash earlier and as I was closing the door after I came back inside, it came inside. And I feel like it's stalking me because I have food. Got some Valentina hot sauce as well. on the days that I do these videos, which is like every other day, I always get like, I was like days I don't eat it, I eat more, I give myself more carbs and stuff. But in preparation for me eating obviously way more carbs for these videos, I don't eat as much carbs in the morning and around lunchtime. So like what was it, like 4 o'clock, knowing that I was gonna do this video, so my stomach was rumbling the whole time. Let's have another lava cake. Not the icing cup. This is what the inside looks like. I'm definitely one of those moods at work right now. Where let me turn this around so you can see what the inside looks like. Where I really just don't want to do anything. Like I need to be busy, but like no desire, right? This isn't as sturdy as like a usual handmade pan, honestly. I feel like it's thinner, right? It's just me. I feel like it's not usually how thick a handmade pan is. I need to slow down my pace for a second. Because generally me doing this type of stuff, because obviously I'm not trying to like sit here eating for a video and like, especially doing these long form, I should say trying to sit here and film me for like, well, I guess, well, let me actually think that. I usually take longer to eat as a person, or I always have. Especially if I'm like in this setting, right? Where I feel like we're talking to a group of people or eating together, I guess. As I make these videos, as I talk and ramble, I'm usually like the last one to finish my food. And it's not like I don't finish all my food. Like I'm one of the people that finishes their food and then takes other people's leftovers home if they don't want it because I want the food. It's more so I sit there talking but I eat slower to let my food digest. It's like force a habit, I guess. But I've been eating a lot faster recently. And I'm like, I just noticed it because I've been doing this. So like slowly I'm just eating and eating quicker and quicker. I'm trying to not do that though. Try to prevent myself from doing that. I was trying to think of like a list of, sorry, I just completely zoned out for a second. I was trying to think of a list of like just like a list. Let me just explain it. I'm trying to think of a list of like if you watch this and you don't watch anime, like a starter list for beginners for watching anime. Because I feel like I've been talking about so much what I read. I haven't really just talked about animes unless it's like one or two that me and my girlfriend sat down and watched. terms of starters, a lot more people have been recommending Attack on Titan these days for a starter, but I don't think that's a good starter. Like, if someone's on the edge of, like, they don't like they think anime is weird, but they're being nice enough to, like, try it out for a friend or something, or, like, a partner, whatever, right? First one you recommend them is Attack on Titan. They have to, like, I feel like already be in the mindset of liking animation, I guess. It has to be someone that definitely would watch anime, but hasn't got into it yet because they, like, don't want to, they thought it was weird for a long time. They don't really know what it's like, all the different type of shows there is. But, like, this person grew up watching cartoons and stuff, like, that was their thing. So I think my camera is actually crooked. Sorry, that was ADHD of me to say. Like, whatever. Yeah, and I don't think that's, like, a good recommendation unless someone, like, is open to, like, unique animation. Because, like, if you're watching, the first thing you see is those Titans running, like, you don't want to watch that. What are you gonna watch that for? You're gonna think that's super weird seeing that. I feel like a good one, good starter, I would always say, is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. If you haven't watched anime, I'll get into it. Fullmetal Alchemist is, like, not a hardcore, it's not like ore farming, it's not like, soul leveling and stuff, which is separate. I'll get into that as well. It's like, how do I describe it? Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is a solid one. It's a fan favorite. Typically everyone likes it. It's one of the highest rated ones. It's older, it's older now, not when I watched it. I mean, it wasn't super old when I watched it, but now it's definitely getting up there versus other ones. Yeah, not super complex. Deals with alchemy and stuff like that. I feel like it's easy to catch on to. Characters are more just not. Characters are more so just drawn after normal people. I feel like in society, like so it's not like, but it's not shaped exactly to one culture. If that makes sense. That's why it feels like a little easier to watch. That's one definitely up there. I feel like Cowboy Bebop everyone recommends. If you really like are just. It's like Naruto's good. I started with that. Watched the whole thing through. Naruto's always good. If that's like, ninja's kind of cool gateway, cool concept. Everyone likes Naruto. Dragon Ball, fighting, all that stuff. Get into DBZ. Dude. It's like bothering me now. What was I say? And then, like, newer ones, I mean, here's the thing about, okay, Demon Slayer is good, I guess, easy way for people to get in these days are ones, like, you don't have to get into long ones like Naruto or whatever, or Dragon Ball. Quick ones is, like, it's bugging me now. Quick ones is, like, soul leveling, right? Just crazy animation, good fighting, like, it's cool MC, acts cool, even though that's not really how he acts with the manga, to be honest. That's besides the point. Another good one is Demon Slayer because it's just cool animation, cool fighting. Bleach is one I always recommend because fighting's really cool. I almost don't recommend to watch the whole thing because there's, like, terrible fillers. Oh, what's another one that's good? For starters, I mean, my favorite is Code Geass. Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga is definitely, I would argue, a starter. I mean, you have to be kind of open in concept because if you just want, like, the first season over and over again, yeah, it changes a lot after the first season. I should have written down a list. I'm trying to go off the top of my head. Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel like this is actually a really good starter anime now. I don't know how I didn't think about that one. Cool style. I think all the characters are, like, pretty popular. Good fight scenes. Not as long. What's another hype one right now? Oh, My Hero. My Hero is always a gateway one, but Gateway one. But yeah, fan base is toxic, but like it's not as bad these days. It's over with now, so you kind of like get around them because they don't really exist as strongly as they did when it first started. And I mean, the show's good. Main character. Nah, actually, I'm not gonna air out my. Actually, no, I'll air out my opinion. Main character. First of all, lost the plot of the show, in my opinion. Lost the plot. I feel like main character could have been like, please make him a little more masculine, like more fighting. I hate the concept of like, hey, we're doing this and everything, we're doing that, and like, but oh, he's a pushover. Oh, but our second main lead's gonna be the cooler one. Like that's how I feel like a lot of times is. I feel like Naruto is cooler than Sasuke, even though the dark vibe, right? But you know, I just wish sometimes they gave these main leads like a more masculine voice actor. Maybe that's why they seem so feminine. They don't have a masculine voice actor. All of them are voiced by like female characters for like more like emotion in the voice. Dude, it's just one little gnat is driving me insane right now. But there's that, and then I played a lot of big ones. If I restarted, put this. If I restarted, because I know I like animation and stuff like that, I would still go in with Naruto. Now this was like over 10 years ago I started watching anime now, so like also there wasn't like all these other ones animated already, so it makes it a little different. Like I don't know, if I was just starting by myself, Naruto probably wouldn't have been the first one I started with. I got it recommended by friends in high school, like in 9th grade or something. Or like, well no, actually no, whenever it was, like over 10 years ago. So that's completely different. But if I was just doing it by myself, yeah, I don't know if I would actually start with Naruto, but if I would redo it, I'm telling myself now, I would still want to start with Naruto. Well, I don't know what that was. But yeah, did I tell y'all? I've been growing my own peppers. I only thought about that because I was staring at the jalapeno just now. I didn't know habaneros were so kind of like, maybe just because like the heat and everything. I didn't know they're that complex to grow. I don't think it's super difficult, but like I only have one right now. I've had it the whole summer so far in terms of growing the plant. I only got one successful. I feel like a lot of them have fallen off. Maybe because, and I did have an intense heat at one point, but like all of them grew, so I don't know why a few of the other buds just fell off. I guess there's been a lot of rain, a lot of weather, windy. It doesn't seem as durable as like my super chili plants or my jalapeno plant or my banana pepper plant. I got so many super chilies. At first I thought it was chile de arbol. Chile de arbol. Tree chilies, and then I was looking, I was like, this is not what that is. Because I saw them growing, and like they hang down, and then this one is like sitting straight up. And I was like, yep. I was like, I got the wrong plant. Sorry, and I got 4 of them. But there's you know, chile de arbol is really good for salsa just because it has like a nutty and like a different, more texture, right? And it makes it really good for salsa. Super chilies do have a higher Scoville and are hotter, but they don't have as good of a taste. Just like a spice, not really like good taste with it. Not like I'm just eating chile de árbol just for the fun of it. But like, you know, chile de árbol is great for salsas, but like, I mean, we'll still use the chuba chilies, but like, it doesn't have as much flavor along with it. So I was kind of upset because I got like 4 of them because I thought it was chile de árbol. And I found out they weren't. I'm like, oh my. They grow relatively fast though. I had to switch positions with that one because it's more durable versus a habanero plant. And my dumb self was like, yo, like, I need to keep the habanero plant in the hot heat. Like I want it to absorb as much heat as possible. I'm like, why does, I said, why? But then when I put it all together, I'm like, these leaves feel more like they were shriveled up more. If I put the same plant, a couple plants over there, swapped it out, I'm like, these plants are shriveled up as much. I'm like, what am I thinking? It's not about how much sun that gets throughout the day or like how hot the sun is at what time it gets it. It's just about, depends on the plant. It's gonna get that hot anyways, no matter what. It just has to grow. And then that, I was like, dude, I'm slow. What am I thinking? Not like I'm trying to invent a new pepper or something, trying to experiment, need to have it sit in the sun and see how hot it can get. I'm like, so why am I like letting these leaves cook alive? I mean, I was watering it, but it's just, they would shrivel up more quicker throughout the day than other plants would. The habanero plant was not as durable in the sun versus other ones, like high sun, like afternoon. I do need to take like one more bite. I talked a lot. Now I just need to work out so I'm hungry again so I can eat more. This page is gonna be very humorous when the gremlin community grows. I'm just sitting here rambling to myself. It feels more normal now because not as many people see these videos, and then once more people start viewing, then I'm just sitting here like talking to myself, treating it like I'm someone sitting in front of me, or I'm in a group setting, eating and talking. I think many people get my family and my partner could definitely attest to the fact that if I'm sitting with a bunch of people, even with my friends, when I go out and get food with some dude I haven't seen in a while, I'm like, you know, just college friends or childhood friends, and we go get food. I'm like halfway done with my meal, they're completely done because I'm sitting there talking the whole time. But anyways, I will stop yapping and I should have wrote those animes down. I'll put them in the comments or the caption, right? Caption, description. I'll put in the description for starter animes. Didn't do research, also just did it off the top of my head. Every single one of them I have seen. Now Naruto is a personal preference, just my first anime. Would do it all over again to watch that one again. But yeah, I want to talk about anime today because World Cup's over, not much going on, don't want to talk about baseball, and yeah, I feel like I haven't talked about anime because I haven't really been watching them, but I haven't been really watching any of the popular ones. Been watching just romance ones with my partner whenever we can, and besides that, just been reading manga. So as always, leave comments, recommendations. Maybe put down in the comments what your favorite anime is if you've reached this point, and I can give my opinion on the one as well. So peace, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.